Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Tokihogushi playthrough. Now today is going to be really quite interesting. I mean, I don't really have time to play much, but at the same time I really get the impression that we're firstly probably going to see some really fucking cool stuff. I don't know what we're going to see. We're probably going to see some things regarding the investigation on Lena and, you know, the main hospital that she was actually getting medicine before. You know, she suddenly just had such a turn, so much so that she didn't need to, even though after having like really awful mental conditions, didn't need to go to the hospital whatsoever. I mean, it really is surprising, but yeah, I really wonder what the result of it is going to be, and I wonder what's also going to happen to Tomoe, and if she's going to have another encounter with Lena, because I really wonder if they have another encounter, like what's going to happen. Are they going to arrest her, or maybe, I don't know, her true intentions are going to be revealed? I really wonder. I was having a theory that maybe Lena could potentially be thinking that Tomoe was, you know, sort of like a Dina to Lena's dad or something like that. I don't really know much of what she could have thought, but obviously then when she saw that Tomoe was a detective, then yeah, she would have stopped if that was the case, so I don't really think that's likely whatsoever. So I just really wonder why she's being so hostile, because, you know, we never know her like that. I mean, we've never known her like that. It's just really quite odd. So yeah, let's see what's here. Oh, I like the sort of recolours that they've made it. They've just made it look so much more like it looks like autumn here, really. Just a really slight and yellow tint. It looks really quite nice, like on the trees, and it just looks really good in general, really. Tomoe's investigation at the Goguda General Hospital went poorly as expected. Oh, right. No matter how much he expected the situation in the case explained the situation in the case at hand, they insisted that the protection of personal information was their top priority. Oh, if it's their top priority, oh my god, that's going to be really quite inconvenient. After all, there's no way to force the information out of them without a search warrant. Oh, understandable. I mean, I wonder if they can get a search warrant for this. I mean, if this case was officially permitted, then maybe it could be a little more likely, but at the moment, this case is just done off Tomoe's own back. She's just doing this for a thing to, I don't know. I mean, obviously she's doing it because she wants to, but ultimately this is just a way to pass her holiday time, so yeah. So Tomoe returned to Tokihogushi the next day, empty-handed. Oh, interesting. Oh, she's in a cafe. I'm sorry. For calling you out all the way out here, you mean? I mean... Oh, it's Nagisa. Didn't expect that. No, it's not a problem. Even with transfer to another rail line, it only took around half an hour to get here. Oh, as Nagisa said that she took a seat in front of Tomoe, who was waiting near the front of the store. It just so happened that the girl's new address was on the outskirts of Tokihogushi City. Seriously? Wow. That's actually really quite... That is really quite a big coincidence. I mean, that is really quite something though. I mean, that just really outlines the scale of the city. I mean, if from the outskirts to, you know, the city centre takes 30 minutes, I mean, that must be a really... On train as well. I mean, switching lines would take a lot of time, maybe, like... It kind of depends on the train, maybe 5 minutes at the very most, but still... Natsumi and Nagisa... I mean, it is a coincidence, but at the same time, I get what she means. Yeah. Before long, a waitress came by and sat a menu and glass of cold water in front of Nagisa. Oh, my god. I mean, she definitely has a lot of money because of her position, but, like, it's just really quite surprising how selfless she is. But when I say that, that's just a figure of speech. Is it really surprising? This is Tomoe we're talking about here. Oh, I'll have another cup of coffee. Could I get a lemon squash? A lemon squash? That actually sounds really quite nice. Ooh, I mean, to be honest, the only squashes I've really tried are orange squashes, but yeah, just from them, I know that they are really quite good and very refreshing as well. They'd be really good for summertime. Well, I mean, this is autumn, but at the same time, you know, it's Japan. Summers, I've heard on average, they're like 40-degree temperatures sometimes. So, yeah, of course. It'll still be really quite hot. After Nagisa timidly asked that, Tomoe nodded to her and told the waitress her order. Oh, that's really quite nice. Then, once the waitress politely bowed and headed back to the kitchen, Tomoe turned back to Nagisa once again. Let's get right to the point about what I told you earlier. Oh, so hang on a second. This Tomoe actually told Nagisa about Lena.
担当署から県警本部の捜査一課に引き上げてもらうことになりました。
Someone with Akun's case is being taken up by the first division at Prefectural Police Headquarters.
そこの課長さんは私の元上司なんだけど、殺人事件として 一から調査を開始すると
Oh
の
my
ことで
god,
す。
she's being really honest. God. Yeah, the session chief. There was my former boss, and they were starting the investigation from scratch as a murder case. I see.
そうですか。
Nagisa held a glass of water in both hands while her eyes drooped to gaze at the undulating. I thought they said. I was just really quite confused. I thought it said undilute, then I thought it said undilute and undiluted, and then I thought it said undulating. Yeah, just stuff like that. It was really quite confusing, huh? Undulating surface of the water. Yeah, understandable. Oh, I'm actually quite surprised. That's good though. She's probably really, just had the opportunity to come to terms with her loss, and obviously now she's probably really grateful for Tomoe for not only being so nice to her, but secondly for, being willing to find the truth of who has done this, really. Her eyes remained sorrowfully fixated downwards, but then she loosened her expression and sighed as if she was a little relieved.
私がどんなに言っても事故だ、自殺だって聞いてくれなかったけど、
No matter what I said, they wouldn't listen when I told them it wasn't an accident or
やっぱ
suicide.
り刑事さんから言ってもらうと
Yeah,
違います
that's
ね。
interesting, that. Yeah, I mean, obviously the detectives, they do have a more credible viewpoint, but at the same time, is that really true? Because, I mean, even though detectives may have the ranks and they may have the logical thinking, they don't have the experiences and, just recollections of the person that the victim would.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, so thank you very much. Yeah.
これくらいのことしかできなくてごめんなさい。
I'm sorry that I can't do anything more.
それに
Also, even if Kohe's incident is reinvestigated as a murder case, even if they catch the culprit and she learns who to direct her hatred towards, oh my god, no, I know. I mean, even though somebody is going to be arrested for a crime they have done, and a horrible crime, I mean, like, this crime is going to affect, like, her future so much, and obviously all of Kohe's family, stuff like that, it was all completely ruined, so at least they're going to have some sort of, sense of, maybe a sense of happiness that the person that has actually ruined their lives so much by killing somebody that they may be really close to has, been arrested. Tomoe couldn't do anything more than dig up the past. Yeah, no, I know, that's definitely true. Yeah. But at the same time, I kind of get the impression if they're not connected, then digging up the past may help stop the future. I don't know though.
それでも嬉しいです。
But I'm glad.
浩平くんは自殺するような人じゃないのに、心の病気にかかっているって決めつけられていましたから。
Why would that make you glad? But at the same time, yeah. Now that this isn't the case, it's really quite good, yeah. Even though Kohei-kun wasn't the type of person to commit suicide, they branded him as someone with
これ
mental
で
illness.
少しは彼も喜んでくれると
Oh
思い
yeah,
ます
understandable, yeah.
尾崎さん
Ozaki-san. Then the waitress walked over and sat their orders in front of the two of them. Nagisa inserted her straw and took a sip without stopping to say thank you for the food. Oh. Yeah, then she fell silent for a while, playing with the ice. Tomoe wasn't sure what to say to comfort her. Yeah, so she put her hand on her cup. Just then,
み
suddenly...
ないさん、
Minai-san.
レイナって今どこにいるんでしょうね。
I wonder where Reina is right now. That's actually really quite
それは
interesting. I wonder. Tomoe suddenly turned away, at a loss for how to respond. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Nagisa looked up in surprise as though she sensed something in Tomoe's voice. Oh yeah, there is definitely something of significance. Oh my god, she knows though. I wonder,
もしかして
could it be...
レイナの居場所分かったんですか？
Oh no, this could potentially be really bad because she has fucking hatred for Reina. You remember when we saw her last time? She was just barely managing to control, her outburst of, I will fucking end this person who has, done this to my boyfriend. Like, yeah, she does though. She's gonna have to hide it. No matter how kind she seems, she's going to have to hide it because she could potentially, she could become a murderer. Let's be honest.
分かったんですね。
Yeah, you know, don't you?
どこです、
Yes.
それ？
Where is she? Well, she's being honest. I'm
教えて
surprised.
くれませんか？
Would you tell me? Nagisa leaned her whole body forward as she asked that. Tomoe simply stared at Nagisa, regretting that she answered so carelessly. Yeah, my god, yeah. I really am not surprised that she feels this is careless, yeah.
教えたらどうするの?
Yeah, that's a good question, yeah.
会いに行きます。
I'll go and see her.
その後は?
Then what? Yeah, no, that is a really good question, yeah. Huh? Did she never even consider
会
that?
ってその後あなたはどうするの?
When you meet her, what are you gonna do? Tomoe didn't have any right to ask, but she couldn't help but continue. Oh yeah, definitely.
私は
Yeah.
あなたがリュウグウさんに対して怒っていたこと、
激
しい憎しみを抱いていたことを知っている。だからその感情をぶつけに行くというのなら、私は教えたくない。
Yeah, so if you're going into with that sentiment, I'd rather not tell you.
怒りや憎しみにとらわれて
Oh
復
yeah,
讐し
my
たくなる
god,
気持ちは理解できる。
Yeah, and I find it really quite interesting. She probably would have thought this, in the entirety of her, after her parents went, yeah, and obviously Madoka went as well. I think she probably would have been feeling this the most, the second Madoka disappeared, and, obviously, well, she wouldn't be able to come to terms with it. I mean, she would be able to, eventually, it'd just be very hard.
だけど復讐を果たした後のことを考えてもそう思える?
Yeah, but do you feel the same way when you think about what will come after taking revenge?
あなたが想像する以上に苦しくて
Oh my god.
辛いわよ。
Yeah, definitely. It's more painful, more cruel than you can imagine. If she commits murder, then I couldn't agree more. It would be.
みなさん。
Minai-san. This wasn't somebody else's business. No, definitely not. I mean, this concerns somebody that she knows, somebody that she's talking to and could potentially, improve the life of. Of course. She lived with the same hatred and resentment for the past 11 years. Oh my god. Yeah, that's fair enough. It really would relate to her. Yeah, because I suppose somebody could have potentially killed, her parents, but she would have never even noticed. Living her life while keeping it locked away. Yeah. Looks like she fully understood the pain and emptiness that those emotions entail. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. And I think it's so good that it's actually really quite interesting. A lot of the people that she's talking to, they really do have a resemblance of, her, really. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah, definitely. So you still hold a grudge against the perpetrator. Yeah, it's been 11 years. I think Yusuke will be proud of what you've accomplished. But isn't it about time to move on with your life?
これが私の今の全てなんです。
Right now, this is everything to me.
両親が殺された事件を解決しない限り
Yeah,
前には
interesting.
進めないんです。
Can't move forward until we solve my parents' murder.
君はそう思い込もうとしていないか。
Is that what you're trying to convince yourself of? Honestly, Yamaoki's words had hit Tomoe right where it hurt her. Oh no, I couldn't agree more, yeah. Yeah, after all, she was just speaking from the bottom of her heart. Yeah, but the bottom of her heart could be influenced by her just continuously wanting that to be the case. I catch a couple with my own two hands. She continued saying that since the day she lost her parents. Jesus, yeah, and it was the single greatest happiness in her life. No way. But after she arrested the culprit, what then? I mean, I suppose she would have the happy feeling of, knowing the truth of what's actually happened to her parents and why, potentially why somebody has actually gone out of their way to kill them. But at the same time, that would just cause so much sadness, so much pain. Like, is it really worth learning? That's an interesting question. Yeah, what will she be left with? Yeah, what will she obtain? Yeah. Ever since that conversation with Yamaoki, the words continued echoing inside Tomoe's head. Maybe he didn't want to share any clues or details related to the case before, because Tomoe was still motivated by revenge. Now that would be interesting. I wonder. God, could you imagine if that was actually the case? That would be really quite surprising. Were her thoughts on the incident anything other than hatred and resentment? Yeah, I wonder. Hatred and resentment turning into determination, really. determination to actually find who the fuck did this. After all this time, I still don't understand. Yeah, from the victim's perspective, what else could she feel other than hatred and enmity? Oh yeah. It's very hard not to feel. If anything, if you don't feel those things, you're not human. And besides, wasn't Yamaki himself the one who encouraged her to become a detective in order to catch a culprit in the first place? That's actually really quite interesting, that. Yeah, Tomoe shook her head to bring herself back to reality, then she turned to face Nagisa. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, that is actually quite interesting, the Yamaki. I mean, obviously he would have encouraged Tomoe to become a detective so that obviously she can solve this and that they, let's just say, have another person on the police force. And yeah, yeah. That desire really never stopped. And it really has dwelled within her. That's actually really quite interesting though, just thinking about a desire and then thinking, like, is the result really worth all of the pain that I'm going through just to, you know, produce it? I mean, yeah, it's just really relatable, that.
尾崎さん、
Ozaki-san.
竜宮山の場所を調べるのは
Yeah, it
それ
wasn't
ほど
particularly
難
hard
し
to
い
find
ことじゃ
out
なかった。
Yugi-san's location.
多分先生や親御さんたちも知っていると思う。
So teachers and relatives probably already know.
それでもあなたに教えなかったのは、これ以上無用な衝突を避けたいという気遣いからじゃないのかしら。
That's actually really quite interesting. Even so, don't you think they avoided telling you because they perhaps wanted to prevent more needless confrontations? No, that's actually really quite interesting, that. Hmm.
建設的とはとても言えないかもしれないけど、時間が解決することも確かにあるわ。
Yeah, it may not be very constructive, but some things really will
お
settle with
互いに冷静
time.
になって傷が癒えてからでも遅すぎることはないと思う。
I don't think it would be too late to heal your wounds after you've both calmed down. Oh yeah, that's interesting, after you've both. Yeah, I really wonder, but is Lena really ever going to calm down? Genuinely. It is a hard question, that.
だからもしもまだ
So if you still
あ
feel
なたが
hatred
レイナ
towards
さんの
Lena
ことを
or
恨み合うのはまだ先でもいいんじゃないかしら。
Yeah, that's understandable, but at the same time, I just don't really get how this hatred is going to go. I mean, obviously, it's going to be in its prime now, and it's going to get a little bit... I mean, you know, malice is going to reduce over time, but at the same time, like, wouldn't you have thought that meeting Lena... I mean, for example, if this was in a situation with me, like, the malice would still be there, and I think meeting them would actually bring on all of those emotions that I've sort of forgotten about, really. A look of hesitation floated to Nagisa's face. She had heard the same thing many times before from adults other than Tomoe, trying to persuade her. She thought it unlikely there was any mistake. She also believed that Tomoe cared about her. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And she wasn't sure what the right choice to make was. She was still confused. Oh my god, I hope she makes the right choice, because, yeah, let's be honest, it is not going to end well. I mean, look at what Lena did to Tomoe. It's not about Nagisa. Maybe she's just going to be really quite composed and, you know, try and find out what the fuck is happening to her. But Lena, you really think she's going to be the same? Even if Nagisa's alright, then, yeah, it's unlikely that Lena, if they do actually have a confrontation, it's very unlikely Lena won't, you know, lash out. So, yeah, even if she isn't the one making the mistake, it's going to be really, really bad if it happens, if you ask me. However,
そうかもしれません。
oh yes, I
で
probably
も
do.
私は今レイナと話をしたい。
But I still want to speak with Dana.
話したいんです。
Yeah, I want to talk to her.
怒りや憎しみとかじゃないんです。
Oh, not out of anger or hate. Interesting. Nagisa insistently argued her point. As she said that, her eyes had a different colour to them than they did the last time Tomoe met her. They were no longer hopeless and despondent. Yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. I suppose she's definitely come to terms with her loss and she's really became rational.
なぜこんな事件を引き起こしたのか。
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be, full of anger, full of resentment. You just want to know the truth. Yeah, why did she do
な
this?
ぜ事件後何も言わずに
Yeah,
いな
my
くなったの
god,
か。
yeah. I mean, to think that, she's done this incident that is so bad. I mean, to be fair, she wasn't actually, the boyfriend of Kohe at the time. It was actually her, just helping Kohe that actually led to their relationship beginning, and obviously, yeah, they were friends though. Yeah, why did she leave me without saying a
聞
thing?
きたいこと、話したいこと、
Yeah.
ぶつけたいことは山のようにあり
Oh
ます。
yeah, definitely. Yeah, there are a mountain of questions I want to ask and things I want to discuss with her.
ひょっとしたらあなたの言う通り、お互い頭に血が上って言い合いになっちゃうかもしれません。
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising, but at the same time, she's probably going to say that it's worth having an argument if the truth is reached. Maybe the blood will run to our heads just as you say and we'll get into an
それ
argument.
は否定しません。
Yeah, I can't deny that possibility.
でも、
Yeah.
時間が経てばもっと話す機会がなくなるような気がするんです。
But as time goes on, I feel we won't have any more chances to speak to one another.
今でもいろんなことを考えて想像して自分の記憶から
yeah,
レイナのいいところをどんどん追い出して悪いところばかりを強調して上書きしている自分がよくわかる。それにきっとあの子だって
Even so, even now thinking about all of this and imagining things, I realised that it's chasing all the good memories I have of Dana out of my mind and overriding them with the bad ones. Plus, I'm sure she... That's actually really quite interesting, that. But at the same time, it's so hard for this not to happen. The fact that she's actually realising it and the fact that she's not letting these bad memories really just override all of the good memories, that really just shows, her strength of character, really. That's actually really quite surprising that she's... Even though Nana has literally, been one of the leading causes for her boyfriend dying, that she's still thinking of her like this. I mean, that really is quite something.
「だから何もかもが嫌な思い出ばかりになってしまう前に会って話をしたい。
Yeah, that's understandable. So I want to meet and talk with her before all of my memories of her turn
それだけ
down.
なんです。
Yeah, that's interesting. But at the same time, I really wonder if this conversation actually really goes badly, then I'm going to get the impression that, she's just going to think of her as somebody that's changed really badly, even though she's going to have all of these, well, yeah... Maybe she's going to come to the point of understanding, even though she was a really bad person, now, they did have good times together.
だからお願い
So
します、
please,
ミナ
Minai
さん。
san. Yeah, I really want to... I mean... No, I think Tomoe really is going to have to tell the truth about what happened to her.
尾崎さん、
Ozaki-san. Nagisa turned toward Tomoe and bowed her head all the way down to the table as she said that. God, you can really just tell how much she values her. Wow.
Minai-san、
Minai-san,
教
please
えて
tell
く
me.
ださい。レイナは今
Where
ど
is
こにいるん
Lena?
ですか。
No fucking way. Is she actually
お
going to
願い
say?
します。
Please.
約束してくれる？
You've got to be... Is she actually doing this, even though Dana literally tried to kill her? But to be fair, she's a detective, what's her name? Blimmin', thingy Nagisa is a friend. So after thinking it over for a while, Tomoe realised that she couldn't hide any longer and let out her soul. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. She felt that even if she didn't tell Nagisa anything, she'd be able to find out for herself before long. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah. She'd either find out that Nagisa's dead, or maybe Nagisa would, you know, come to tell her how everything went, obviously. In which case, it would probably be best to tell her now while preparing her as best as possible. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't agree more. I want you to promise me.
どんなに憎いとか恨みとかを抱えていても決して最悪のことだけはしないって。
I'm gonna be really quite interested. It doesn't matter if she feels this. Renna, what the fuck is she gonna do? I mean, we've already seen what she's gonna do to Tomoe. If, you know, for example, she gets the wrong idea and she feels that, you know, Nagisa is a threat to, I don't know, her happy days and herself in general, then, yeah, what could happen? It's... Yeah.
会って話をする。それ以上のことはないと。
You'll meet and talk with her and nothing more.
お願い。
Please.
ミナイさん。
I am seriously surprised that, you know, Tomoe is doing this, even though she's literally tried to kill her. I mean, she should at least mention this. Just so, you know, she really has precautions when doing this, and she knows her own dangers, really.
Oh
yeah, definitely. It's impossible. I know it's unreasonable to ask you to get along as friends.
だけどもうこれ以上の悲しい事件は見たくない。
Oh my god, yeah, but I don't want to see another incident.
残酷な言い方だけど、どんなに憎しみや恨みを晴らしたところで壊れてしまったものはもう元には戻らない。
This is a cool thing to say, but no matter what you do to take revenge, it will never bring back what you've lost.
だから
So promise me.
約束して。
Yeah, interesting. Dude, I really wonder what they're actually going to discuss and how it's going to go as well. Understood, I promise.
わかりました。
Good.
約束します。
Good. After witnessing the calmness in Nagisa's reply, yeah, I suppose the calmness and, you know, obviously not making an effort to lie or anything. Yeah. Oh my god. Right. Tomoe strengthened her resolve and tore out a page of her police notebook and then wrote down Ryugu Deina's address. Then she folded it in half and handed it to Nagisa.
南沢村。
Hinamizawa village.
ここがレイナのいるところなんですね。
So that's where Deina is. Yep. Yeah, Nagisa checked the contents of the note, then carefully folded it and placed it inside the pouch of her pink purse. Then she closed it and quickly dropped her gaze towards a certain item. And being lost in thought for a little while, she sat it down in front of Tomoe and said, "Look at this." Oh, inside was a small photo tucked into a transparent pocket. It was a photo probably taken at some sort of excursion. Two girls dressed in casual clothes. Oh my god, is this Nagisa and Deina? Standing next to each other and smiling.
これは
What is this?
私とレイナです。
Oh.
小学校最後の遠足で撮ってもらったんです。
Jesus Christ, these people have known each other for so long. Wow. God, that really is nuts. It was taken at our final elementary school. No, I mean, beforehand, I really did understand that, you know, she would have been annoyed, but I didn't realise just how much that would have hurt her, because obviously their friendship is so much more than, you know, we've ever really realised. That's so surprising.
あの事件の後、写真は全部燃やしちゃって、
Oh my
残ったの
god.
もうこれだけなんです。
Yeah, that's understandable. That really is understandable. I mean, my god, she must have had so much hatred towards her. I mean, yeah, after that incident, I burned every photo except this one. God. Jesus fucking Christ. God, you really know that's important to her, this photo. If she's literally been keeping it in her you know, pink purse all this time. After that incident, Nagisa cried so hard it felt like blood would come pouring out of her throat. And that is understandable. I mean, you know, her best friend that she's known for years has just suddenly became, I mean, for lack of a better word, a literal psycho and, you know, has attacked the entire school. I mean, I don't blame her, yeah. Yeah, fair. Sorrow, anger, hatred, resentment. She wanted to forget everything about you, Yudena. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to imagine how difficult something like that must be. And just seeing the change in somebody so suddenly, it must be so odd. Oh, God, yeah. She wanted to erase her very existence, as though she had never been there at all. Was that a sound? So she got rid of everything related to Elena. Oh my God. Jesus, you really just see all of the memories of her being completely obstructed by, you know, the horrors of what has happened. But, I mean, it is understandable. I mean, even though it hurts, it is understandable. I mean, yeah. She gathered all the photos she kept in her photo album and lit them on fire until they burned to ashes. And when the sorrow and loneliness resurfaced, she... Oh, God. Yeah, she stomped those ashes to bits. And the day before yesterday, when Tomoe asked her to look around the room for anything that could be considered evidence related to Kohei's incident, she found a single photo hidden away somewhere. Oh. Oh my God, so interesting. Is this photo... Oh, so Kohei must have kept that. I mean, that must be true anger. It really must be. Wait a second, I just want to search for a little bit of trivia. I just want to I'll see if I can find the exact reason they met. I'm just curious how long Nagisa has actually known Kohei for. That doesn't seem like we have. God, it really must be. Oh, I can't even see anything here. Let's see if I can find anything on the web. Nah. After picking it up and staring at it for a while, the dark feeling of hatred rode up in Nagisa's chest once again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unforgivable, 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 unforgivable. Then she tried to throw it away and she tried to tear it apart in her hands, but just then... Oh. Huh? A single... Oh, that must have been one of her teardrops. When Nagisa recognised it was on her own teardrop, she remembered. Yuga Dana was her precious, irreplaceable friend. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting because even though she was feeling this anger so much, you know, she was also really, really upset and she can't deny that fact.
ねえ渚ちゃん
Hey, Nagisa-chan.
私たちずっと大切な友達でいようね大人になって離れ離れになってもどんなことも話し合って相談できる仲良しの関係でいようね
God, that really is just... It must be so horrible just seeing somebody like this. I mean, I'm sure that Nena was actually being genuine when she was saying this, but... Yeah, circumstances have happened. It really is just awful to think, like, you know... How much worse Nena's life has actually gotten. You know, the effect of her life getting worse. Like, this is one of them. This really is. I mean, somebody has literally died because... Let's be honest, somebody has genuinely died because of the divorce of, you know... her mother and father, really. Because obviously that was the thing that led her to, you know, the truly awful events that happened in her life. That's what Reina told Nagisa at their elementary school graduation ceremony. They have a graduation ceremony for elementary school. Jesus Christ, Japanese take education seriously. Wow. When she heard that, Nagisa was happy, delighted, and a little scared. She didn't want to imagine being separated from Reina. Oh, yeah, understandable. I mean, it must just be so odd. Like, she's basically gone through, like, the entirety of high school now, and obviously entirety of elementary school with her. And yet now is the first time they've probably been separated. She wanted to always remain good friends who could talk to each other anytime, every day. Yeah, she wanted their current relationship to go on forever as though time stood still. Oh. So while holding that photo, yeah, Nagisa cried. Tears came overflowing and they wouldn't stop. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah.
なんで忘れてたんだろう
Why did I forget?
なんで忘れようとしてたんだろうって
Why did I try to forget?
今更後悔しても遅すぎるんですけどね
It's far too late to regret it now, though.
信じてくれないかもしれないけれどあの頃は私たちすごく仲良かったんですよ
You may not believe it, but we were really good friends back then.
お買い物にも行ったりお互いの家に泊まって夜遅くまで話し込んだり
Yeah, we go shopping together and sleep over at each other's houses, talking until late at night. Yeah, and it is just really quite horrible to think, like, you know, these people had so much together. Yeah, there were so many memories. Yeah, all of them shine so brightly that she could still remember them clearly, even today. Yeah, understandable. God. As she closed her eyes, it seemed like she could hear the laughter in that photo. God, you really can tell that she... I think if this doesn't show that she treasures this so much, what does?
この写真捨てませんでした
I think that really is quite nice. If she... I'm going to be honest, if she hadn't have cried, she would have never realised. She would have burnt that shit. She would have thought it was unforgivable, and obviously her hatred would have driven her to that, but no.
私たちはすっかり変わってしまったけどこれを大事に持ち合っていた頃の楽しい思い出まで捨てたくなかったから
We've changed completely, but I didn't want to throw away even the pleasant memories of our time together. That's why.
尾崎さん
Ozaki-san.
浩平くんがいてみんながいてレイナがいる
Kohei-kun is there, everyone is there, even Reina
戻
is
り
there.
たいな楽しかったあの頃に
God, that's the worst thing though. She's not going to be able to go back to Kohei being there, but maybe Reina. I mean, obviously they can't really do much anyway. They're going to have to be separated just because of, you know, them living in different places. But they could still contact each other. I mean, yeah.
なのに
And yet,
どうして
I hope I never do that again. Drinking water to somebody crying. Jesus. That was not intentional, obviously, but like still. God. Poor Nagisa though, I mean. Massive. Oh. Yeah, massive tears came spilling out as Nagisa held the purse to her chest. Someone in our core here died and her other classmates apparently transferred to other schools. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so this incident really would have just made things so much worse. I mean, you not only have somebody dying, but you also have people just, you know, going to another school. No possibilities of seeing your friends again. And you could ain't. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that's the saddest thing. But at the same time, at least you could potentially have a new beginning that isn't as bad as it could potentially be. Yeah, turning things back to the way they were before was absolutely impossible. Yeah, frustrated with her helplessness, Tomoe bit her lip and turned her gaze away from Nagisa. Oh, yeah. Oh, without even realising it, had begun to rain outside. A thick, dark cloud covered the sky and several raindrops were dribbling down the window. Oh, they've left. The two of them left the coffee shop and headed towards the train station. Nagisa had forgotten to bring an umbrella, so Tomoe offered hers to Nagisa and escorted her all the way to the ticket gate to shield her from the rain. That's really nice. You really do just see a selflessness that... I mean, obviously this is just common duty here, but like... I mean, it's just common etiquette really, but at the same time it is just really nice that she actually... You know, does this.
私、車に乗ってきたから。
Yeah, I took a car here.
よかったらこの傘持っていく？
Oh, that's really nice. That really is nice.
いえ、大丈夫です。
Oh, I'll be alright.
大巻の駅に着いたら母に迎えに来てもらいます。
Oh, they can pick me up once I arrive at Omaki Station. Oh, you should go ahead as she said that and then returned to Tomoe's folding umbrella to her. Right, we're gonna be... Let's dox Nagisa. No, I'm joking. Omaki. Let's see if it is actually a station in Japan. Oh, Oimachi. But doesn't look like... Oh, so that was just a made up place. Ache. Icky. See if anyone comes up there. Oh. Right, some sort of... What's this? Hadu? Shipping.fandom. Ugh. Right. So it looks like Omaki is some sort of character from another series. Right. Well, we definitely can't find it. That's easily a made up place name.
いろいろありがとうございました、みなさん。
Yeah, thanks for everything, Minai-san.
私、警察ってあまり好きじゃなかったけど、みなさんは別です。
I'm not fond of the police, but you're completely different, Minai-san. She really is, yeah.
相談に乗ってもらってもいいですか？
She's a policewoman. I will never deny that. But at the same time, you really wouldn't be surprised if this person, you know, had some sort of secret qualification in, you know, therapy and stuff like that, and just getting to really connect with people just because she's so fucking good at it. She really is.
もちろんよ。
Yes, of course. That really is nice. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, so they're probably going to be able to talk about how this has gone. That is, if the worst case scenario doesn't happen, because let's be honest, even though it's really unlikely, the chance is never zero.
よかった。
I'm glad. We'll see you later.
それじゃ。
Ozaki-san.
Ozaki-san. After Nagisa bowed her head and turned around, Tomoe called out to stop her. Nagisa tilted her head to the side as Tomoe carefully chose her words and then spoke up with her.
情けない話だけど、私、まだ迷っている。
It's a shame thing to admit, but I'm still lost
あなた
myself.
と竜宮さんを合わせることが正解かどうか、正直わからない。
Yeah. Oh my god, I couldn't agree more. Is it the right answer for you and Yugi-san to meet again? Honestly, I still
み
don't
んな
know.
が あなたたちのことを心配して合わせようとしていないのに。
Yeah, even though everyone is worried about you and trying to keep you from meeting, I'm doing the opposite. No, but at the same time, I think Tomoe's approach is, you know, don't keep her from doing this deed, obviously. Make them meet, and obviously after they finished meeting, I suppose she would just really get the impression of what's actually happening to her friend, and, you know, what has happened. She'll have an explanation, probably. Maybe she'll just be able to see how she's changed and stuff like that. She will have information that she will benefit from hearing, I'd hope. No, but at the same time, I mean, even though she would know the truth, it would just make her sadder. But to be honest, I think in this situation, I think knowing is better than not, easily. But yeah, I wonder.
だから他人に言わせれば私はとんでもなく薄情でひどい仕打ちをしようとしているのかもしれない。
So if you were to ask anyone else, they'd probably tell you I'm doing something terribly wholehearted. Yeah, that's interesting, that. No, but the only thing is, I really think that Tomoe is actually at fault for not saying that Denard does have murderous instincts still. I mean, I think her not saying that is... It's just really stupid, to be honest. She never really thought about it. No, she did think about it, but she never really thought to say.
あなたには道を踏み
I
外し
think
て
it's
もらいたくない。
so good of her that she's putting so much emphasis on this, because it really is an important problem. She has all the reason to begin, you know, becoming a murderer. Even though she said, you know, she's going to try and handle it as level-headed as she can, and obviously it's just going to be a mature conversation, and hopefully, you know, they can resolve things. If they don't, maybe it'll be an argument, and then she'll just leave, slamming the door on her, but nothing, you know, murderous will happen. Yeah.
見知った人たちが不幸になるのを見るのはたくさん。
Oh my
本当に
god, yeah.
たくさんなの。
I like that. There are a lot of people out there who don't want to see you unhappy. Seriously, a lot.
今さら自分勝手な言い分だってことは分かってるんだけど。
Yeah, I mean, it's selfish of me to say anything at this point, but even so...
見ないさん
Many customers passed by the two of them as this scene played out. They were facing towards one another, staring vacantly for a while, but eventually... Yeah, it was Nagisa who broke the silence. Must be really quite awkward, just, you know, having a lot of customers, no, sorry, you know, not really customers, but just pedestrians walking around, and then them obviously becoming intrigued by what's actually happening here. Yes, stopping, my god. Oh, that must be really embarrassing.
違いますよ、見ないさん。
Nice. Nah.
あなたは優しい人です。
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, you are a kind
世
person.
界中の誰が何て言っても、私はそう思います。
Yeah, that's nice. No matter what anyone in this world says, that's what I think. Yeah, as Nagisa said that, she had a bright smile on her face. Yeah, she really means it.
嫌なことは忘れた方がいいってよく言いますよね。
They often say it's better to forget the bad things.
私、いろんな人にそう言われて、何度もそうしようと思っていました。
So many people have told me that, and I've always thought it over so many times.
それって間違いだって。
Yeah.
レイナとの写真を見つけた時に気づいたんです。
Yeah, not forgetting the bad things in pursuit of, you know, finding the good things, and as a result of that, you know, making, I suppose, obviously it's a crime what she's done. It will never, you know, the severity of what she's done will never disappear, but at the same time, the way, you know, she and Nagisa can live a life in the future in their friendship, yeah, it really could have the potential to, you know, if this goes well, then they could put the bad things beside them, and yeah. Is it gonna go well though? I'm very doubtful. Very doubtful. A mistake?
はい。
Right.
忘れることと隠すことは同じじゃない。
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, forgetting something is...
目を背けて
not the same as hiding
耳
it.
を塞いでも 傷跡も記憶もしっかり残っているんだから。
Yeah, even if I turn my eyes and cover my ears, the scars and memories are still on there. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. You can't deny it and you can't forget it either. Yeah.
だからもし忘れようと思うなら、ちゃんと一区切りをつけて整理をつけないと、自分の心と頭の中から消し去ったりできないんだって。
So if you want to forget something, you can't erase it from your mind until you put it back in order. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I find this with a lot of cases. If you've done something bad, then you can't forget about it. You can't forget about, you know, the weight of your guilt because you just want to apologise to them to, you know, make the situation subside a little bit, and then obviously it'll be easier to forget about it, but you still won't be able to forget about the bad things you've done, even though you've tried to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise you won't be able to get it out of your heart and mind. That's what I think. Oh yeah, definitely. And if anything, I think, you know, just the temptation to do this and the temptation to talk to Nena and obviously everything that's happening, they will just get worse and worse with Nagisa. And yeah, her life will just get more and more unhappy. Right now, it was only hidden away, so the anger and hate never disappeared. Yeah, they haven't, yeah. So in order to stop hiding it, Nagisa thought about Nena once more, and she remembered that she did still feel hatred. At the same time, she felt the desire to believe in her. Oh yeah, I found that. I think that's really, really quite nice. I mean, she's, you know, even though she does hate her, she fucking hates what she's done, and she really just despises that. But at the same time, she believes in her. She believes in their friendship because obviously it's been so significant and important to her, and you know, obviously Nena as well. I hope. Oh, I really hope this goes well.
レイナのことが大好きでした。浩平くんのことが好きだって相談したとき、レイナは一生懸命私のために協力してくれました。
I mean, that really is just sad. You can just tell from this just how much of an... I think it's just, you know, Nena was never normally a really, really troubled kid. It was just obviously after everything in her family went really, really bad, you know, everything started becoming a train wreck. I mean, I think it's just so horrible to think that Nena is such a nice person, and yet, you know, her circumstances being shit around her makes it so that, you know, she becomes anything but nice. But if anything, she's not one of those people that, you know, deliberately does stuff out of, you know, just being a dick to others. She just does it because she's disturbed. I mean, it's the worst that type, really. No, it wasn't just that.
勉強の時も共同実習の時も、レイナはどんくさい私に最後まで付き合っていろいろと手伝ってくれたんです。
No, it wasn't just that. When I was studying and doing group work, Reina kept busy helping me in all sorts of ways and stuck with me until the very end.
だから私、
oh yeah,
レイナに憧れてた。
That's what I wanted,
こんな優しい子に私もなりたいっていつも思ってた。
She's definitely doing a good way. She's definitely, you know, doing good steps to begin this, you know, becoming the case. I mean, I think she already is really, really quite kind-hearted. Yeah, I always wanted to be that sort of kind-hearted girl. Nagisa was proud of Ryugu Reina. Yeah. She wasn't especially proud of herself, and she didn't have much confidence, but she was more proud of the kindness and radiance of her best friend than anyone else. Yeah, and I think it's really quite nice that she has something to, you know, aspire to and be really quite happy about. If somebody has, you know, so much kindness and radiance as much as Nena, then of course, like, she's going to believe in her. There's no way she won't.
But
reality wasn't like that.
レイナも家のこととかですごく大きな悩みを抱えていたんです。
Some major problems at home.
私はそれに気づかなくて、いつもあの子に甘えて。
Oh shit! I never even noticed. She was always doting on me.
裏切られた時も友達じゃないって憎んだり恨んだりしたけど、理解していなかったのは私も同じ。
Yeah, understandable. I was angry and resentful when she betrayed us and said she wasn't acting like a friend, but I couldn't understand that I wasn't either. I mean, that is actually really quite understandable that she'd think that. I mean, obviously she would be, you know, really quite swayed by what she's done, but at the same time she's, you know, not really tried to do anything to prevent it, so as a result she sort of falls into that category as well. Yeah.
友達失格だったのもひょっとしたら私の方かもって今なら思います。
No, thinking back on it now, maybe I was the one unfit to be a friend.
尾崎さん、
尾崎さん。
だから私今度こそレイナの本当の友達になりたいんです。
I really hope this can happen. So next time I want to be a real friend for Dana.
もし私の知っているレイナなら自分のやってしまったことを後悔して今もきっと苦しんでいると思います。
Yeah, if she's the Dana I know. And that is a definite question that needs to be asked. Is she really? She'll regret what she did and she's probably still suffering from it even now.
あの子が憎いとか悔しいって気持ちはすごくあるけど、
Yeah, I still hate her and resent what she
で
did.
もやっぱりあの子のことを信じてあげたい。
But in the end, I still want to believe in her.
So そして今度こそ
Yeah.
私は自分にできる
yeah,
こ
I
とを
think
し
it's
た
so
い。
nice she's thinking this. I just hope it goes well. And this time I want to do everything I
言い合って
can.
ぶつけ合って最後はあの子を許してあげたい。
I so hope she's going to be able to do this, man. Talk to each other, argue with each other, and I want to finally forgive
それ
her.
が私の本心です。
That's what I truly feel.
優しいのね。
Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, 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 yeah. The fact that she's done this much and yet Nagisa can still see the light in her. I mean, it really. I mean, I think that is just probably the most basic thing, and yet it really just proves so much. Don't I believe that from the bottom of her heart? Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, kindness is about having the heart to notice your own mistakes. Yeah, my god, true. And trying to understand and accept the mistakes of others. Yeah, yeah. So she prayed and wanted to believe that such a kind-hearted girl would have her wish come true. My god, yeah.
ありがとうございました、ミナイさん。
Thank you so much,
あ
Minai-san.
なたが私の話を真剣に聞いて
Now
くれたから
that is
私
brilliant.
自分の本当の気持ちに気がつくことができた。
Nobody else would have understood just because of, you know, the significance of what she's done. If she truly felt as if she saw, you know, hope and belief in her, for example, even with her parents, you know, it would have been really quite bad because she's objectively, you know, led somebody to, you know, she's objectively done some really bad atrocities at her school. So, yeah, Tomoe is the only person that could have done this that was obviously near her.
「それにあなたが言ってくれた言葉も本当は嬉しかった」
That's really glad I got to hear what you
あ
had
の
to say.
言葉を覚えていたから私もう一度あの子が大好きだった自分を思い出すことができたんだと思いま
Oh,
す。
that really is good. It's thanks to what you said that I was able to remember how much I loved that girl.
私の
Me. So I wonder what the key thing was.
だけど沢村くんは竜宮さん
Oh
の紹
my
介で
god.
あなたと交際するようになったのよね。
Oh, but Yugi-san was the reason you were introduced to
それなのに
someone with a kid.
そんな優しい子がどうして彼を傷つけようなんて考えたのかしら。
That is so true, though. Yeah. And yeah, how could such a kind-hearted girl even have considered hurting him? Yeah, definitely.
あの時
Yeah.
あなたはレイナがそんな子じゃないはずだって言ってくれた。
Back then, you told me Dana wasn't that type
言
of
われた
girl.
時はなんであの子をかばうんだって腹が立ったけど落ち着いて考えると
Oh
確
yeah,
かにそ
yeah.
の通りでした。
really said that. I was annoyed that you were defending her, but after I calmed down and thought about it, I realised that you were right. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think this is such a good point. I mean, she's been such a kind-hearted and brilliant friend. So, yeah. People's personalities don't just disappear over, you know, a few weeks. No, there is always hope of getting it back. Yeah, there was. Oh my god, yeah. There is something called... I mean, I'm going to be honest, I really wonder what actually has changed Lena the most. It's a combination of Hinamizawa syndrome, paranoia, you know, just real stress from everywhere she's going. Not being able to, you know, differentiate between reality and, you know, hallucinations. And also, yeah, let's say the elephant in the room, pharmaceuticals. Jesus Christ. I mean, fucking hell. Yeah, I will never forget the red capsule story. Jesus, man, that was so fucking horrible. That really was. So I won't one-sidedly blame her. I feel like I want to hear more. Yeah, and I find it really quite interesting. Could you imagine if Lena actually opens up to Nagisa, and as a result she maybe tells her what the fuck is actually going on? Who knows?
Ozaki-san.
She said it so casually, Tomoe barely even remembered asking that. And I think that really just shows how brilliant she is. I mean, she says these things. She doesn't even, you know, she doesn't even feel any sort of value in what she says. She just naturally, it just comes naturally to her just to say things that, you know, completely change the lives of other people. However, her pure intentions naturally reached Nagisa and were able to move her. Yeah, my god, yeah, definitely. Hearing that, Tomoe thought she had actually got through to her. Honestly, thanks for everything. Yeah, my god, I really hope she can. I'll do my best to bring you good news. Yeah. Yeah, I pray everything goes well. I think after talking to Tomoe, you know, I think it's very unlikely that, what's her name, Nagisa is going to fail, but at the same time, it doesn't even matter how good she is. It only matters about Lena. I really want to have everything's going to go right. Alright then, farewell. Then the two of them parted ways at the ticket gate. Tomoe watched their slender frame climb the stairs, and then she opened the umbrella and started walking to the parking lot in high spirits. Yeah, high spirits. She deserves to have high spirits. Little by little, the rain slowly transformed into drizzle. She should be proud of herself. She really should be. Right! Hinamizawa? Oh no. I mean, I like Madoka and everything, but I would have rather seen a different thing. I would have rather seen the conversation between Nagisa and Lena. Oh, I really wonder what this is going to be though. Maybe it's going to be something about Yamaoki. Well, isn't that a good thing? Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. I hope she has, my god. I mean, there is no way that what she said, I mean, it is actually really quite funny to think that, like, in, you know, just these consecutive, I don't know, like, mini parts of the chapters, like, obviously we had the chapter beforehand, and now we have this one. Yeah, she's helped Natsumi, you know, she's really helped Natsumi sort of talk about her troubles and just talk about, all of the problems in her life, and, yeah, just let her actually talk to her friends and obviously, you know, strengthen the bond between people, feel that, they can not only open up to her, but she can open up to them, and, you know, that would reduce her problem so much. That could potentially prevent anything happening in, you know, after June 1983, because she would have just had it as a rule of thumb by then, because obviously October to June is a long time. So yeah, maybe she could potentially have prevented something really quite bad in Natsumi's case. Who knows? I sure hope so. Tomoe aside after saying that, yeah, so I wonder what she's doing with Madoka here. They're probably just having some fun in the town. Oh, there's not. Oh, yeah, that's nice. A few days have passed since then, but not a single day went by without her thinking of Nagisa. She apparently tried to make contact several times, but it was always at the time Tomoe was out. Oh, that's a nightmare. But the only thing is she's actually tried to make contact, so that could potentially mean that she hasn't actually been killed, which I am very, very happy for. She considered calling the girls home at one point, but she thought her parents would get worried if they found out she was having periodic conversations with the police. Oh, yeah, fair enough, yeah, so in the end she couldn't do it. Madoka smiled at her kind-hearted older sister, but still feeling some frustration, slapped her on the back. What?
何するのよ
Yeah, what was that for?
何するのよじゃないよ
What? What was that for, mate?
いつまでもくよくよ考えたってサイコロはもう投げちゃったんだから人事を尽くして天命を待ちなさいっての
You've been thinking about this forever. The dice have already been thrown. So wait for fate to handle the rest. It was a bit of a weird way of looking at it, but yeah.
ほんとあんたはつまんないことばっかり罵るよ
Honestly, all
ね
your knowledge is about mundane things.
それならもっと道交法をしっかり覚えなさいよ
You spend more time learning about the
違
law.
反切符貼り間違えてクレーム受けたのこれで何回目だ
What? I'm gonna say she's actually. Okay, that really is low. She should. Holy fuck. How many times have you received complaints about improperly assigned tickets? Damn. I mean, you know shit's gone. Shit is bad. We're not even police can assign parking tickets. Oh my god. Yeah, I think Tomoe is definitely right. But at the same time, what she's saying does kind of apply. But yeah, of course she's going to think about this. It's really, really important to her. About. Right.
標識が木に隠れて見えなかったんだからしょうがないでしょ
The sign was hidden behind a tree. I couldn't help it,
むし
okay?
ろこっちが市役所に文句つけたいくらいよ
That's actually really quite interesting. So she's assigned a ticket to somebody that, you know, the sign has been, let's just say it wasn't really in view. Oh, I couldn't help it, okay? You should direct your criticism at City
大
Hall.
体
Besides.
あれ見ないじゃないか
Oh, it's Takada. Oh, is that you, Mina?
Huh?
Huh? Oh my god, that must be really quite surprising for her. I mean, obviously, you know, Madoka has no idea, but... Yeah. Oh my god. That's really quite awkward. The two men them immediately halted their friendly argument as soon as they heard a voice calling out to them. And looking back, Tomoe found Takada, who she had recently reunited with back in Tokyo. Yeah, why is he here? Why is everybody that she's actually meeting coming to Kakiuchi? I swear to god.
塚田先
That
輩
is such a coincidence, like, genuinely.
いやー本当に会えたよ
Wow, it really is you.
奇遇っていうかここまで来ると奇跡だよな
Yeah, my god, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, what a coincidence. It's a miracle. Miracle. Oh, yes. There's a miracle running into you here. Oh, yeah.
そうです
Yeah, that is genuinely quite surprising, though. Oh, that must be really quite awkward, just, you know, seeing this person in front of his sister. Oh my god, Madoka must be thinking Tomoe's got a boyfriend. During the reunion last week, she did hear that he was going to be in the same prefecture. Oh, right. Yeah, that is just genuinely so surprising that even though they were in the same prefecture, they could be at any other place. And yet they've met each other. I mean, wow. However, she never expected to see him again so soon. Yeah,
先
fair.
輩はお仕事で
Senpai, are you here for work?
まあな
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
この町の佐伯総合病院で来週千葉先生が
Oh, yeah,
講演会をやることになってるからさ
Yeah, he's going to be giving one about some sort of, I think it was some sort of pharmaceuticals. Oh yeah, I think beforehand they were importing, you know, really cheap and cheap ingredients from foreign countries that could potentially have side effects. So, and yeah, obviously those side effects could potentially, not only risk people's lives, but also risk their futures as well. So he wants to, just spread awareness on why the production of pharmaceuticals should be more sensibly managed, really, and more should be invested in it. I think that's what it was.
So the settingの打ち合わせをしてきた帰りだよ。
Oh wait, I'm on the way back after making arrangements, sir. Oh, so he's actually going to be in the Saiki hospital. Right.
そうなんですか。
So then it really does seem miraculous.
本
No, I couldn't
奇跡
agree
みたいです
more.
ね。
I mean, genuinely, like, the only intention he had to go here was to, go to Saiki Hospital. It's just so surprising. What the fuck is Madoka doing, by the way? She is probably just watching. But it was it more a miracle or not coincidence? It couldn't be. No, it's just a coincidence. She considered it for a moment, but found that I should ridiculous and shook her head. Yeah. However, the boy suddenly noticed something shining in Takada's hand, and her mood turned cold. Wonder what it is.
Huh? ひょっとして君見ないの？
So I wonder what the thing actually shining in Takada's hand is.
妹のまどかです
Hello, sister Madoka. I didn't hear a word she said. Oh.
ご無沙汰してます塚田さん
Oh, so these people actually know each other. Right, I didn't hear like.
妹のまどかですご無沙汰してます塚田さん
へえ、あのおちびちゃんがこんなに大きくなったんだ。
Well, the cute little girl really gets grown up. You have got to be kidding me. So I'm assuming. Could you imagine if, like, the last time they've actually met, like, Madoka and obviously Lemon Takada. Could you imagine if the last time they've met is actually sometime between, before her parents were actually, potentially killed. Sorry, potentially murdered.
俺の覚えてるのっていつも半泣き顔でミナイの後をついていってた記憶しかないからな。
I remember you were always following Minai around with a half crying look on your face.
大きなお世話です
Mind your tongue.
今じゃ私の方がモテてしっかり者なんですよ
Far more capable person nowadays. I really love how playful and how, how cheerful and how much Madoka is willing to tease somebody.
うっさい。
Oh, be quiet. She spoke harshly, but there was no room to deny what she said. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Anyway, Takada and Madoka had met before back in the old days. Even though she was still an elementary school student at the time, they both remembered each other well. God, that is actually really quite surprising. I mean, wow.
そういやさ、ミナイ
By the way, Minai,
あの時の約束覚えているか？
do you remember the promise you made last time?
ほら、今度もし会えたらお茶でもって言っただろ？
Oh, so are they actually gonna have some sort of time together? I mean, just to get to know each other more. Come on, you said that if we met again, we could have some tea together, right?
だからいきなりでなんだけど。
Yeah, oh my god, it is
早速どうだ？
really quite sudden, but yeah, have the opportunity, might as well take it. Or at least, in his head, maybe not with me nice. I know this is sudden, but how about going now?
食事でもいいけどな。
A meal would be fine too! You should not be saying this in front of Madoka! Oh my god, somebody is going to have... Let's just say they're going to be a little bit embarrassed after this.
Yeah. 久々に会ったんだし、ちょっと話でも聞かせてくれよ。
It's been a long time, so it would be nice to chat for a little while.
あ
Oh,
と
it's somewhat aggressive invitation, put her in a defensive posture. Although Tomoe recalled that he was always this way. Oh, right, he was strangely confident and familiar when dealing with women. He either has a sister or maybe, I don't know, he's just really not the show. But no, I definitely get what he's actually saying. Like, not a hint of nervousness. Maybe he's probably already married, but what if he isn't? To be fair, he is actually a secretary for you know, somebody that's really quite high up, Minister of Health and Welfare. I mean, yeah, of course he's actually going to be able to you know, speak with women. He probably talks to so many on his, you know, job related things. Thanks that she would probably regret turning him. Yeah, thanks that she would probably regret turning down such a long-awaited invitation later on.
いいかな。
Oh, that's cool. Considering the promise she made, Tomoe turned to Madoka, intending to cancel her shopping plans for today. Yeah. Oh god.
あのさ、窓。
Hey, Mado.
すみませんね、塚田さん。
Sorry, Tsukada-san.
私これからお姉ちゃんと買い物なんですよ。
Oh my god, you are a demon! Susanoo, we're about to go
お
shopping!
姉ちゃんに服を見繕ってもらう約束なもんで。
Oh no! That's actually really quite bad because, you know, she has plans with Madoka as well.
え？
Huh?
それにさすがに再会していきなりデートってのはナンパみたいでどうかと思いますけどね。
I mean, you can't deny it. Plus, going on a date after such a sudden meetup seems like a fling.
今日は次の約束だけでちょっと勘弁してもらえま
Oh
せん
my
か？
god! Would you mind overlooking a promise just for today?
窓か？
Even though she was speaking politely, Tomoe was confused by how overtly Madoka rejected him. Yeah, that is actually quite interesting. I mean, obviously you could. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, she really is quite good at being a police officer because of that. But it's actually quite surprising that she's, you know, really going out of her way quite a bit, really devising an excuse that is very, you know, realistic, and it does actually have quite a bit of truth in it. But yeah, it's just quite surprising. At the very least, Madoka was very clever at turning the conversation around. Yeah, in situations like these, she'd usually tease her and say, well, take your time, and head home alone. Oh, right. Oh, God. But what's the meaning behind it this time? Yeah, I really wonder.
今日は妹さんとデートか。
Well, so you've already got a date today with your little sister. Yeah, I think that would be a little bit
電
weird.
車でかい？
Are you taking the train?
いえ、私の車で来てるんです。
No, we took my car today.
ほら、あそこの駐車場の赤いやつ、見えますか？
It's the red one in the parking lot over there. Can you see it? I love this though. I mean, it's so true. Madoka pointed behind her with her thumb and she said that. Behind her was a short-term parking lot in front of the station, and Madoka's car was parked there in immediate view. In immediate view, damn. That's an alibi.
そっか。
I see.
あ、いや、すまんすまん。
Well, my apologies then.
久しぶりに2度も会えたからさ、つい嬉しくなって。
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that is understandable. I'm just glad I was able to run into you twice after such a long time. It is actually really quite surprising that these people haven't seen each other, like, you know, since Tomoe's athlete days. And yet now they're just finally meeting each other
悪い
again.
な。
Sorry,
見ない。
いえ。
It's okay.
じゃあ、今度暇な時にどこかで食事でもしよ
let's
う。
go out to eat sometime when you're free.
近いうちに一度電話くれよ。
Yeah, give me a call sometime soon.
渡した名刺、まだ持ってるか？
I gave you my business card before. You still got it, right?
はい。
Oh, yes.
また連絡しますね。
Oh, that's really quite nice, yeah. Yeah, I really wonder, obviously when, you know, her whole work has subsided from this investigation, they're probably gonna, you know, catch up. Just learn about what they're doing. It must be really quite something.
頼んだよ。
I'm counting on it.
それじゃ。
See you later. Takada quietly left after saying that. After watching him until he made it out of sight, the smile disappeared from Tomoe's face and she stared intently at Madoka beside her. Yeah. It is actually quite unusual to why she has gone out of her way so much to make this not happen.
どういうことよ。
Yeah, what was that about?
別に
Nothing really. Oh,
別にっ
nothing
て
you say.
あの人は私の
Yeah,
高
my
校時代
God,
の
yeah.
先輩ですごくお世話になった人なのよ。
Tomoe was my senpai in high school and I owe a lot to him, you
な
know.
のにあんな対応はないんじゃない
Yeah, so why did you respond like that? You would have thought, like before, you would have thought Madoka is never the type of person that would obviously prioritize herself over Tomoe. I think there probably is something more to this. I don't really think she'd, value her plans so much so that...
知ってるわよ。
Oh, I know all of that.
高校時代の先輩で陸上部のキャプテン。
Why is she so cold? He was your senpai in high school and the captain of the track team.
生徒会長もやってて、副会長の自他ともに認める彼氏候補様。
He was also the student council president and the self-professed boyfriend of the vice
違
president.
いましたか、副会長さん。
What? Oh my god! What? Seriously? Tomoe remembered it clearly, so she blushed and remained silent. It had been a long time since she'd gotten into a conversation with Madoka about female relations. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, Madoka can't really talk much about relationships. I mean, I get that she has one, but at the same time... Yeah, she doesn't really have one that's her age, let's just say that. Because she was always a little embarrassed about it. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, but...
あんたひょっとしていつもの仕返し
Yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't really, make what she's done disappear, yeah. But you aren't stupid to retaliation, are
あんた
you?
と所長の仲を邪魔してるから
Because of me getting between you and the chief.
違うわよ。
That's not it.
ただ、
Oh, well, maybe a
ちょっとね。
little. God, this man really just has had such a ridiculous amount of roles in high school. I mean, my god, he's just that one person that the teachers would always pick on if they had a task to do. I mean, it must be really quite impressive being in a position that, I don't know, just prominent, really. After saying that, Madoka started to think she went too far, so she apologized. Yeah, I really don't understand why. Yeah. Then she spoke up with a serious expression.
私、あの人嫌いなの。
I don't like him.
初めて会った時から腹の底で何考えてるか全然わかんない人だったからさ。
Interesting. Even from the first time I met him, deep in my heart, I could never get a read on what he was thinking.
なんでお姉ちゃんが付き合ってるのか理解できなかった。
I couldn't understand why you were going out with him, sis.
Madoka?
Tomoe was a little surprised to hear Madoka's first impression of Takada. Yeah, it's genuinely... I'm quite surprised myself. Yeah, but I do find it really quite interesting in that conversation. Obviously, he talked to Madoka a little bit, but it was, primarily talking to Tomoe. Maybe it could be he actually doesn't want to talk to Madoka. Maybe they have bad history. Or maybe he's actually been able to sense that, not the best impression from Madoka. She acted completely indifferent to her sister's love life at the time. But deep down, was that how she truly felt? Yeah, I wonder. However, Madoka never pressured Tomoe to break up with him. Yeah, no, I think that is nice, yeah. In fact, compared to herself...
ごめんね。
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that is understandable, because I would have thought maybe Tomoe would, potentially have pressured Madoka to stop the relationship with Yamaoki.
なんで謝るのよ。
apologizing.
うんただなんとなく
Oh, just speaking without thinking.
でもそれだったら私が先輩と付き合い始めた時にも
Yeah, God, I can
言えば
agree.
よかったのに
Oh, yeah. But if that was the case, you should have said something when I first started dating him.
仕方ないじゃない。お姉ちゃんは男を見る目がなかったんだからさ。
Jesus Christ. There is no fucking remorse. Jesus. I mean... Yeah, at least she's honest. He can't be helped us. You really don't have a knife in
悪
there.
口言われたと思って喧嘩になるのが目に見えてたし
If I said anything negative, it would have only turned into an argument.
ぶっ飛ばすわよ。
Okay, to be fair, that is understandable. I mean, Tomoe, let's just say she doesn't really react good in argumentative
大
situations.
体あの仕草ははっきり言って男として最低だね
There are specific mannerisms that clearly identify the worst kind of
あ
men.
の人お姉ちゃんと話してる最中に左手をポケットの中に隠したでしょ
Did you notice he had his left hand in his pocket the whole time he was talking to
バ
you?
レバレだっつうの
What an obvious trick. No! No, 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 no. Don't fucking tell me this is what I think it is.
そもそも昔の知り合いと道でばったり会ったからっていき
No.
なり食事に誘う
I mean, it is odd, but at the same time, you could just either interpret this really maliciously, or you could interpret it as, you know, just anything else, just as something nice. I mean, if you see somebody that you haven't seen for years and obviously had some significance with, of course, if you're still on good terms, you would want to do this. It is just a normal thing to do in, you know, work-related time. But at the same time, if he had his, you know, left hand in his pocket, potentially, yeah, I wonder how... Only men will understand. Let's just say that. Okay, that is actually quite weird, but at the same time, it is just to catch up. I mean, even if you are married, I suppose you can invite people to dinner. I mean, I suppose it must be seeming really quite weird if the person that is married doesn't actually know this is happening, but yeah, at the same time, you would have thought if somebody is married, then, you know, the other person would have been brought along as well, but yeah, it is odd. Yeah, unthinkable. I mean, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, you really wonder if it could potentially be a fling. I don't know. I'd hope not, but maybe. Well, I suppose. Yeah, I still kind of get the impression that Madoka's looking a little bit too deeply into this, but at the same time, yeah, that thing about his hand in the pocket of his trousers. I won't say what it is, but yeah. Okay, I'll say what I think it is. I think it is a... Let's just say something has got a little bit longer. From the moment I went Tomoe, I did notice that he had a ring on his left finger. Yeah, he did actually, yeah. Yeah, and that's actually quite interesting. That was the thing that was shining. It would have been fine if he wore it proudly, but to conceal it while inviting somebody out to tea was clearly a shameful... Okay, he wasn't trying to hide a boner. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing that I thought. Yeah, that's actually quite interesting that he isn't wearing his wedding ring proudly. I mean, maybe it could just be that, I don't know, for example, his left hand is cold. I don't know, he had something that he doesn't really want to show on his left hand or something like that. Or maybe it could be this. Yeah, that's interesting, hiding the fact that he's married, so as a result, maybe.
電話するの
Are you still gonna call him?
しない。
Oh, no, I won't.
食事する理由ないからね。
Yeah, interesting, because there's no reason to go out to eat. She wasn't lying. Yeah, that is actually fair enough. There is no reason to go out to eat. And obviously, Tomoe is going to think, why should I go out to eat when I can work? But at the same time... Oh, yeah, understandable, yeah. Yeah, for Tomoe, who had such a harsh view on the unfaithfulness of others, she absolutely would have refused a private dinner with a married man. Yeah. And I think it's really quite good that she is doing so. Yeah, so this could potentially be really quite bad. It is interesting that Madoka always sensed something that was off about this
藤田
person.
君の奥さんとあんなことがあったばか
Well,
り
maybe
だ
she's
から
like,
ね。
Fujita-kun's
もう
wife.
ゴリゴリよ。
A real handful. Oh my god, that was so funny with Fujita. I think it was because Fujita was just consistently working overtime, so she thought he was having an affair. Oh my god. I feel bad for Fujita. He still must have not recovered from that. Oh, interesting. He was smiling way too much. Interesting that. Yeah, so maybe he was really trying, and the fact that it was going well, obviously he'd be really quite happy because of that. If he was smiling too much, then maybe he was going to try and get Tomoe back again. Anyway, that's enough talking about senpai. What would you like for dinner after we're done shopping? Oh my god. Oh well, there's this one highly recommended restaurant. Oh my god, which one? I went with Kaoru-san last time and it was so delicious. She is thinking the same thing I am thinking! Wait, hang on a second, I didn't hear what she said. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. She went straight from a conversation about her sister's ex-boyfriend to one about her own lover. For the time being, Tomoe criticized her remark and walked towards the store with Madoka in a headlock. Oh my god. Police officer doing this out in public, by the way, that's not a very good idea. I am genuinely surprised. So, oh, this says Senta, so that's a shopping centre, probably. That is so funny. I am genuinely surprised. There's no way Madoka would have found Angel Mort delicious. By the way, there is no way that Yamaoki doesn't go to Angel Mort every day because he has over 100,000, points on his card. Yeah, I really wonder how many times he's invited Madoka over. And if they do actually become husband and wife, then how many times is he gonna go to Angel Mort, especially during his retirement as well? Is he gonna go there every day? With Madoka in a headlock, though, I love that. Eating 5 servings is a little excessive. Yeah, the couple sitting next to us was staring like you were some kind of alien. 5 servings, though, Jesus Christ. I'm assuming like 1 serving is, what a normal person would find, enough food. Regrettably, the food at the restaurant they visited was exceptionally delicious. 5 servings though, Jesus! After all, Yamaoki was a Epicurean. The restaurant he recommended the other day, Angel Mort, was a step above the norm. I mean, fair enough. What is an Epicurean? Is it somebody that just always specializes in the abnormal? Oh, a person devoted to sensual enjoyment, especially that derived from fine food or drink. Oh god. I can help it, I was hungry. Fair enough. I mean, she does genuinely have an excuse there. Oh my god, she's stress eating. Quick! Remove the food! Plus, I had that awkward encounter with Senpai, so it's perfectly natural for me to be like this. You're so stubborn. Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't agree more, yeah. Even if you're having regrets, he's a married man, Fair. If you get caught up in an affair, I'll laugh myself to death. Oh, it's just kidding. That's actually really quite funny, that. I mean, yeah. I I mean, she could at least say it with more of a, you know, joking intonation. Come on. Since your jokes are hard to understand. No, I don't disagree whatsoever.
これでしばらくまた猫まんま生活だよ。
Oh, I guess you're back to the leftovers served over rice lifestyle.
もうシュールなこと言わない。
Be so
ちょっとく
dramatic.
らいなら貸すわよ。
Oh, would you mind lending me a little money?
いいよ。それならカオルさんに借りるし。
Alright, that's fine. I can borrow it from Kaoru.
お姉ちゃんは自分でちゃんと貯金して。
Yeah.
Hmm?
That's actually really quite surprising. I wonder why that's not happening. Yeah. So shouldn't you be properly saving money on your own? Madoka was sifting through her pockets while talking, but she suddenly stopped and furrowed her eyebrows.
どうしたの
What's
マド
wrong,
カ？
Madoka? Oh, whoops! Oh my god, what's happened?
車に鍵かけっぱなしだった。
Oh no! I left my keys in the car!
は
Wait.
何やってるのよ。それじゃ締め出し。
No fucking way! Seriously! Oh my god.
そういうことになるね。
It seems that way! Oh my god. Somebody is in for a hard time! Let's just say that! Oh my god. Apparently she didn't notice that the key was still in the ignition when she locked the door. Oh, right. Oh, that's a nightmare. Yeah, mother got mistakes like that from time to time. I mean, it happens,
た
to
く
be honest.
どうしてあんたはそう抜けてるのよ。
Seriously, how can you be so careless?
車降りるときは普通鍵抜くのが常識でしょうに。
It's common sense, but at the same time, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen every single time.
いやー、カオルさんの家ではメイドさんが全部やってくれるからなんか感覚鈍っちゃって。
Well, the maids at Kaoru-san's house usually take care of that stuff, so I guess that's Dogma senses. The maids! Jesus Christ. So firstly, Yamaoki is so rich that he can actually have maids, and secondly, yeah, he has maids, and yet he goes to Angel Mom. That's a little bit sad. Yeah. I try to think why he has maids, but anyway. So firstly, she's living with Kaoru, which was actually quite surprising, but secondly, yeah, that.
嘘をつけ。ブルジョアぶってんじゃないわよ。
You lie, he's not that gorgeous.
年のいった家政婦さんしかいないってこの前言ってたじゃない。
Oh, didn't you tell me earlier that he only has one housekeeper that started last year? Earlier? Oh my god, that's so funny. So...
バレたか。
Busted! Madoka quickly stuck her tongue out on Tomoe and lightly poked her on the forehead. Then she walked out to the payphone in front of the parking lot, pulled out a 10-yen coin out of her pocket and tossed it in.
で、サービスセンターの夜間対応の電話番号は
So what's the nighttime phone number for the service centre? Oh, so this is the service centre.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Oh, just a sec.
車の中に
Oh,
置き忘れ
you've
ちゃった
got to be kidding! Oh my god, this is the worst. Just then, when Madoka got turned towards the parking lot, she dubiously furrowed her eyebrows and looked closer.
何
What is it? What has happened? It looks like...
私の車にあれ人
Is there somebody by my car? What? Who is this? Tomoe turned to get a good look of her own. Hang on a second, what? It was dark since there weren't many lights in this area, but she could still make out two. No, what? Hang on a second. What do these people have in terms of business near her car? One of them was holding something near the he hole on the driver's side door, carefully working on it. You have got to be kidding me. Are these people potentially car thieves? No! Burglars?
こらあんたたち
Oh my god! Holy shit, she's literally getting robbed! That's so surprising! Okay, these people are lucky that they've actually seen this. Oh my god, these people kind of have got busted, like, entirely. Wow. Oh my god. Just as he screamed and began to charge at them. What? What the genuine? Hang on a second. What the fuck has actually happened? What? Jesus Christ. What? Okay, this is fucking weird. Okay, this can't be Dennar because... No, there's no way this is Dennar because there's obviously more than one person involved. This is so weird though. I wonder if it's actually the mountain dogs and they're potentially, you know, threatening her somehow. Maybe it's just a threat not to come back to Hinamizawa, but at the same time, why? Genuinely! A roar rang out of as Mothercar's car exploded and the blast sent the two of them flying like dead weight. That is so weird. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Tomoe quickly shielded Mothercar. She slammed into the ground and rolled among the asphalt. God, that must be fucking painful. What? Tomoe cautiously raised her head to look around the parking lot, then gasped and froze in shock. What? Wait, hang on a second. What? The smell of burning gasoline drifted throughout the entire area. The hood and windows of Mothercar's car were belching thick plumes of smoke, and flames were emanating from the body of the car. What? She couldn't understand. Yeah, what happened? She couldn't comprehend it at all. But when she did understand that the car was in flames, and if the two of them had gotten into the car, they wouldn't have been saying, oh yeah, definitely, yeah, I think it was actually really quite lucky that the car had just exploded then, my god, yeah, just then. Oh shit. You know shit's real when blue flames are... Oh no! Someone said something behind her and turned back. On a slightly distant, dimly lit sidewalk in the shadow of a nearby building. Oh my god, could you imagine? Right, is it Dennar or is it not Dennar? Who knows? That is the one question that is so fucking significant. God, this is weird though. I mean, I expected a few things, but I did not expect this. Holy shit. I just thought some people were going to be randomly trying to burgle the car and, you know, they were either going to drive off or maybe they were going to get caught. I don't know. I did not expect this though. And gasoline as well. That does not give me good impressions even. God. Standing there. What? No! You what? What? Okay. What the fuck? Why are you here? Why are you staring at me with those cold eyes? Those questions turned around in Tomoe's head, but as she stared at the girl's face illuminated by the flames, then... Right. Jesus. What the hell is she doing? Seriously? Hang on a second. So I just wonder who these other people that were trying to burgle her car actually were. Maybe these people were genuine burglars. I think that may be likely. No, actually it can't be. Because hang on a second. Let me just read the key detail. That was just the Dennar trying to time it out issue. But that is so surprising, though. Let's be honest, I think it can be inferred that, yeah, I do not think the conversation with, you know, what's her name, Nagisa went well. No, there is no way it could have gone well. If she's like this, she has not changed whatsoever. No doubt about it. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. And that girl did this. Yeah, that is genuinely surprising. I mean, yeah, if she ever is caught by this, prison time. With that in mind, Tomoe reflexively began to stand up and apprehend her. However, oh no. What? Madoka? Oh my. What the fuck? Oh, no. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. She's in a bad situation. Tomoe suddenly came back to her senses and noticed Madoka waving her arms in a panic. Oh, no. No. Her face was pale and her eyes were open wide as she gazed into the fire. Sis, a fire.
Madoka?
Madoka?
しっかりして
Jesus,
Madoka!
what is happening? Get a hold of yourself, Madoka. Oh my god. Oh, thank fucking god, I think they've survived. When Tomoe heard footsteps approaching from outside the quiet hospital room, she rose up from the chaise lounge. Oh, no, where's Madoka? That moment, Yamaoki came running around the far corner towards Tomoe, drenched in enough sweat that he could probably run the whole way here. What's the situation?
今鎮静剤を打ってもらって眠ったところです。
Oh, thank fucking god. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Yamaoki. He must have been so worried. They just administered a sedative and she's currently asleep.
怪我も大したことはありませんし、
Oh,
大丈夫かと。
good. Oh, because she's probably just having, you know, a really bad panic attack. And secondly, just because she's in the midst of it. And thirdly, because then, you know, fourthly, because, like, her car. I see. Yeah, if anybody, Yamaoki leaned a hand against the wall and let out a huge sigh, then wiped the sweat from his forehead with his sleeve. Tomoe pulled a handkerchief from her pocket and said, "Here," while holding it out to him.
君は大丈夫なのかい？
平気です。
I'm fine. Yeah,
受け身
nice
を取
one.
った時にちょっと腰と肘を打ちましたが、ただの打撲です。
Oh my god. Yeah, at least there's no serious injuries, but at the same time, yeah, I hope... Oh god, I hope she hasn't broken anything. Maybe that could be why she was screaming so much. Maybe she could have broken something. Shit, man. I hope she's gonna be alright. Yeah, don't overdo it. Yamaoki grabbed the handkerchief, then took a seat in the chaise lounge. Tomoe took a seat next to him.
事故の死傷者は
Were there any casualties of the incident?
2人全身やけどなどで意識不明の重体。
Jesus! 2 people were unconscious and in critical condition due to burns sustained across their whole body. Oh god.
1人はなんとか命を取り留めたようだが、口と喉を傷つけたようで事情聴取は当分無理だな。
Oh my god. That is just horrible. So, because of this one arson attack, this person is not potentially not going to be able to speak for, I don't know, maybe the rest of their life if it's bad enough. I don't think that's likely though. One person seems to have been spared, but their mouth and throat were injured, so it's impossible to ask anything at the moment.
通行人やその他の人に怪我はありませんでしたか？
Or any pedestrians or other nearby injured?
ああ、不幸中の幸いだった。
Oh, there's one small consolation here.
数台の車が爆風と破砕した部品で損傷したとのことだが、当時駐車場には誰もいなかったようだ。
Jesus fucking Christ, I mean, that was a proper gasoline explosion though. That is just seriously fucked. Several cars were damaged by the blast and shrapnel. Yeah, but it seems nobody was in the parking lot at the time. Yeah.
なのでよかった。
Oh my god, definitely.
昼ならこんなものでは済まなかった。
Yeah, things would be far worse if this happened in the daytime. Yeah. But at the same time, it's happened in the nighttime. So would it happen in the daytime? It's not fully unlikely. Tomoe swallowed her words and kept saying, "Oh yeah, definitely." It was certainly true that more pedestrians would have been nearby in the daytime, leading to significantly more victims. Yeah. However, Madoka probably wouldn't have been. Oh my god, yeah, interesting. Oh god. Oh my god, this probably reminded her of, you know, when her parents died. At least then, yeah, old wounds wouldn't have resurfaced. Oh.
所長、
Chief, do you have any
この後、
plans
予
after
定は？
this?
いや、特に。
No, not particularly.
できればまどか君に付き添ってやりたいのだが、構わないだろうか。
I'd like to stay with Madoka-kun if possible. Would that be alright? He's probably asking for her permission out of consideration for what happened the other day. Yeah. However, Tomoe didn't feel like bringing up such a tiresome subject under the current circumstances. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. Please do.
お願いします。私は現場に戻りますので。
I'm gonna return to the crime scene.
それでは。
Yeah. God. After saying that, Tomoe politely bowed, then exited the hallway in front of the hospital room. I wonder, she really needs to be careful though. We know that Nena wants to kill her. But what the fuck was this about? Seriously? Wow. She felt like she could hear Yamaoki say something, but she continued walking towards the entrance without slowing down. She didn't want him to see her face right now. Jesus, this is so weird. What? Hang on a second, what? After making his way out of the entrance, she took a deep breath as the nighttime breeze cooled her head, and then a car roughly put on the brakes to stop right in front of her. Oh, yeah, nice, yeah. The person who opened the driver's side door, that was none other than Hujita.
Mina-san, 大丈夫ですか?
Mina-san, are you alright?
俺、県警からの緊急連絡を聞いて、ここに。
Yeah, I heard the emergency call from Prefectural HQ and came right away.
ちょうどよかった。
Yeah, perfect timing. That is actually really quite good timing because they're going to be able to inspect the crime scene together.
藤田君、現場まで乗せていってくれる?
Fujita-kun, could you take me to the crime scene?
え?
Huh?
いや、それより、Minaiさんのお怪我。
Yeah, that's actually really quite surprising. I mean, she's just been potentially really quite badly injured, but at the same time, you know, she just has minor bruises. There's nothing really that bad in her eyes, at least. I don't worry about that, Minai-san. What about your injuries?
私は平気。
Yeah, I'm
それ
fine.
より、現場を見ておきたいの。
Oh yeah, understandable. If anything, you know, like the advice of Honjo, like, get to the crime scene as soon as possible. Yeah.
多分、これは事故じゃないから。
If this was an accident, then the Earth is flat. Like, it's not. No way. This is weird, though. I really wonder what Nenai's intent was. Yeah, definitely, yeah. You're suggesting it wasn't an accident. Somebody intended for the car to explode.
そうね。
Yes, exactly.
駐車場に入る前から嫌にガソリンの匂いがきつかったし。
Interesting. I noticed a particularly strong stench of gasoline even before entering the parking lot.
それに今時エンジンを始動せずに車が爆発するなんて
Plus, it's hard to
偶
imagine a
発的
modern
な
car
事故で
exploding
ありえない
when
わ。
the engine isn't even running. It's interesting. I really wonder if Nena was trying to make it so the car actually running would be the thing that would, I don't know, just appear to cause the explosion. But obviously, yeah. I really wonder what the motives of Nena are and how her life is actually progressing at the moment. I just really wonder what's actually caused her to become so fucking crazy. Even so, what the hell for? Yeah, exactly, but at the same time, this is Nena we're talking about, let's be honest.
全くね。
Yeah, absolutely.
テ
Yeah.
ロか愉快犯か知らないけど、理解する気にもなれないわ。
Yeah, fair. Absolutely. I don't know if this is an act of if this is an act of terrorism or just some thrill seeker. Yeah, but I don't even want to understand it. Oh yeah, fair, yeah. But no matter who it was, yeah, interesting. Right now, Tomoe was ready to explode with rage at the culprit. Oh god, yeah. Her precious little sister model car. Tomoe couldn't understand the logic behind it, but she wasn't going to let anyone hurt her. Yeah, and then... yeah, you just hear the fucking dementor laugh. You hear her cries and all you can do is laugh. I mean, that just really shows somebody that is not only insane, but somebody that has really lost all reason. Dude, I just genuinely wonder what the fuck has happened to her. Seriously. Yeah, Yugi Deina's roar of laughter still lingered in her ears. She quickly called an ambulance to pick up Madoka, but when she looked again, the girl was nowhere to be found. She's probably legged it. Or maybe it was a hallucination, but at the same time, I think that's very unlikely. But at the same time, you know, just from the fear she's actually had from Hinamizawa, and obviously the, you know, real scary sort of presences that she potentially heard when actually, you know, approaching the Ryugu household. Yeah, that would be interesting if this was actually a hallucination. I think it's very unlikely, but maybe. Even though she only dropped her guard for a moment, she still lamented her mistake. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Yeah, that really is a key piece of information missed. Oh, she totally clenched her jaw. She still wasn't sure if Ryugu Deina was involved in this case. In fact, she was dubious whether that was actually Ryugu Deina herself. Yeah, definitely. I really wonder. Yeah, even so, I swear I'll find this criminal. Yeah, good, yeah. Don't want to smell that deep in her heart. Still, there have been far too many strange car accidents today. What? What the genuine fuck? No. Omaki. There's another story about a schoolboy who was struck dead by a truck in Omaki, but they say she was just laying in the middle of the road with her arms and legs spread out. What the hell was she thinking? That's really weird. Omaki.
Omaki?
No. After hearing that, Tomoe couldn't help ask Hujita to repeat it. Yeah, my god! No, that's alright. No. Mother can pick me up after once I arrive at Omaki Station. Oh my god. No way. A schoolgirl. No. No fucking way. Oh my god, I think... Oh no. No, because you imagine if this has gone so bad that she's actually suicided because of... You know, it's obviously really failed with Nena. Oh no, she doesn't... Oh, I so hope she doesn't die. And a female student died in an accident there, just then. Contact from Kakiuchi Station Transportation Division. Oh no. We have confirmed the identity of the female student hit by a truck on the highway in Omaki. No! Her name is Ozaki Nagisa. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know why I'm surprised. Who else could it have been? Oh, Jesus. She suffered cardiopulmonary arrest due to severe cranial compression. Jesus. I'll repeat. Hang on, what is that? I know a pulmonary muscle is the one in the heart. Alright. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, that is hideous. That really is. Yeah, the voice on the radio was full of static and it was coming from far away, but she could hear it. Oh, yeah, Ozaki Nagisa. Yeah, she was hit by a truck and died immediately. Interesting. Oh my god, I wonder what she's actually going there for. We just can head for Omaki right away. Huh? Hurry. Yeah. Oh, right, so that is where it ends. Oh my god, man, that's awful. That is seriously brutal. Oh my god, and Tomoe as well. Encouraging her to actually, you know, have, you know, just to encourage Nagisa to, you know, overlook the bad things, try and have a, you know, try and get back all of the, you know, things that have happened with Denar. Oh my god, she's probably gonna have so much guilt because she's probably just gonna think, what if she's caused this? Jesus, man, that ending really, seriously, just fucked. It really is just a lot to take in. My god, I mean, not only the arson through the gasoline, the literal attempted murder, and basically the terrorist attack. I mean, obviously it's just one person, but still it's a fucking terrorist attack, I suppose. But yeah, god. And then that is so awful though. God, I'd assume that it's not gone well and she's just failed to see hope in life, hope in anything. And I'd assume that Tomoe, because of not being, you know, not actually being in the right time and place to actually see Nagisa, she didn't have anyone to talk to in her worst moments, so as a result she probably was driven to that. Jesus, man. Monday, October 11, 9:70 p.m. Oh. Right, subject's full name, Minai Tomoe. Address, Tokihogushi City, Aichi Prefecture. Occupation, working at Tokihogushi Station on behalf of Aichi Prefectural Police Headquarters. Symptoms: fever and coma. XXX in the neck. Prescription: antipyretic and nutrients administered. 20cc injection of XXX. What's antipyretic? Oh, used to prevent fever. A drug used to prevent fever. Yeah, of course it's in German, but yeah. Suspected of something. Symptom level is... Oh, now that is interesting. So what does this say? What's syndrome in German? How long is the word? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Right, how many characters? 3, 6, 8. Damn it! If that was syndrome... Let me just count that again. Yeah, 8 characters. No, but at the same time, what if this is L something? Now I really wonder if this could potentially be some sort of clinic-related thing. I wonder if Idia has actually done an analysis on her potentially having Hinamizawa syndrome. If she has a fever, though, that's the first symptoms. Fucking hell. God, I hope this isn't the case. Now that is interesting. I really wonder if she could potentially be getting the Hinamizawa syndrome. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising just because of how, you know, let's be honest, these events, they are going to be fucking awful. Oh my god, seeing Nagisa like that, that is gonna pain her like nothing else. Shit, man, I really wonder. Oh my god, I so want to read more, but at the same time I can't. Dude, that really was quite something. Like, genuinely, I'm so surprised at just how much happened today. Seriously, like, oh my god, it is so obvious that, you know, that conversation with... no, but I find it really quite interesting, you know, with what was she saying? Nagisa saying, like, because of this conversation having gone really badly, obviously because she's fucking killed herself, like, it's evident that, yeah, it's definitely evident that, yeah, the conversation hasn't gone well, and obviously she was always saying like she couldn't, she really wanted to stop viewing Dennis, you know, she wanted to stop letting the bad memories completely foreshadow the good memories and just make her completely forget about the good memories. So yeah, it's kind of like that with us now. I'm forgetting about everything good in this conversation because of the result of this conversation. I mean, Jesus, man. Isn't that awful, though? I mean, her friend and, you know, her boyfriend, they've, in the end, they basically caused this. I mean, God, it really is. It's just painful, it really is. It's just awful that she's not only lost her boyfriend, but she's lost her friend, and I'd assume from that conversation beforehand she was probably just too bad to bear. I'd assume that she was really quite mean to her. And I mean, obviously she hasn't changed, clearly, from the fact that she fucking did arson. I mean, I'm seriously surprised about that. I'm also quite surprised about what's his name, Takada as well. I really thought he was a better person, but yeah, potentially having a fling, you know, trying to get somebody else there. Yeah, I think it's really good that Tomoe isn't actually, you know, going to eat with him. And yeah, I really wonder what the significance of you know, and just the later stories of, you know, the fucking arson that's happened, obviously the situation that's happened regarding what's her name, Nagisa. And I also really wonder if Rena was a hallucination there, and if she was a hallucination, then who was doing the gasoline thing. I really wonder if she was actually. It could be a little bit more likely, because there were like 2-3 people that were actually near the car. They looked like burglars. And I mean, it is actually really quite odd that they were there in the first place. But I kind of get the impression that they were either the people that got injured, that were reported to, you know, one of them had been reported to have like really bad injuries on his mouth and neck, so much so that he couldn't even talk. And then the other person was the one that literally died. Maybe they could have been genuine car burglars, and then that could have been the case. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous. Yeah, I really wonder. It's either they're not, or it's the mountain dog and they're threatening Tomoe. But at the same time, I just don't really understand why they'd be so extreme about it. Like, seriously. Man, I really wonder. I am so excited to see, you know, because we're obviously going to have a confrontation with Dena, let's be honest here. And I really wonder, we're probably going to see Tomoe, oh my god, we're going to see her in her prime. She is going to be so fucking angry. Oh my god, can I just mention poor Madoka? Poor Madoka. Like, seriously. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go to bed today. Oh, today was good. And it really opened up quite a lot of opportunity. To be honest, I really wish they made, for example, the, you know, the fire and all of the things a little bit longer. They just felt like they happened so suddenly. But at the same time, even though they had happened suddenly, they're really good ideas. So I'll let it slide. Yeah, see you guys.